Hello, my darling ladies. This video is for you. Dating a married man. It's been 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years. Because what happens? You just start dating. You're like, I'm just going to date for a couple of months. Just have a fling. And you fall in love. And then you start slowly getting manipulated. The lies, the cheating, the wife who doesn't understand him, you feeling sorry for him, and time passes. And he says, I'm leaving my wife. I'm getting a divorce. 6 months, a year, 2 years has gone by, my darling ladies, and you're still waiting. Why are you waiting? Here are 5 ways to make him decide. You or the wife. You or the wife. And listen to the whole video because number 5 is going to shock you. But number 5 is what you really need to do. Okay, number 1. Let's stop being so available. You're always available. He calls, let's go out tomorrow night. Okay, I'm free this weekend. Let's take a little surprise holiday. All right. Oh, my wife is out of town. I'm going to come by tonight. Okay. You're always available. Why are you always available? Because you never know when you're going to see him again. So as soon as he calls and says he's available, you make yourself available. Break dates with your friends. Change your whole plans for him. Always available for him. So why should he leave his wife? Whenever he calls you and he wants to see you, you're always available. Stop being always available. Be hard to get. Be impossible to get. That's how he will leave his wife. Because you are not always available. And he wants you. He wants to see you. He may even love you. He may feel sentiments. But if you're always available and he can see you whenever he wants, why should he leave the wife? Number 2, get a job. If you don't have a job and you're depending on him economically, well, that's not going to work. If you're dependent on him, you're not independent. And if you're not independent, basically he sees you as a small problem. So why leave his wife for you, not dependent, don't have a job? He's going to have to help you totally economically. Get a job. Get a job. Be economically independent. And if you do have a job and you are economically independent, join a club. He has to know that you go someplace every day, once a week, where you meet other people. Not that you're sitting home alone waiting for him. And he knows, yeah, I'll never lose her. She doesn't really meet that many people. Doesn't have a job. Not in any clubs. She'll always be around for me. No. Let him know you have a social life. So, on the job, or you join a club. Number 3, my darlings, start dating. Yes, I'm not saying having sex with any man or being intimate. And you let him know, of course, I'm dating. I'm going to start going out with guys. I'm going to start going out with men. You go home to your wife every night. You have someone to talk to tell your problems to. You wake up in the morning, you have someone. You go to sleep at night, you have someone. I don't. I just have you. So I'm going to start dating. I'm going to accept dates from men. I'm not going to be intimate. You let them know you're not going to be intimate. You're not going to have sex with them. But I am going to start accepting dates. I'm going to start going out with men. Of course, if he really loves you, it's going to shock him. He's going to say, no, don't do that. I love you. You're mine. Yes, I'm married, but I don't have sex with my wife. Well, kind of hard for me to believe. Isn't it hard for you to believe? Every night, sleeping in the same bed with this woman and not having sex. This woman, night after night, sleeping with her husband who's not making love to her. Okay, let's believe him. Not having sex with his wife. But he does have a woman in his life, a partner. and you tell him you are going to start dating. Doesn't like it, you know what he can do? Get a divorce. That's your goal. Your goal was not to date a married man for 6 months, a year, or 2 years. Your goal was not to have a relationship with a married man. Am I right? Your goal was to go out with a married man who told you they were unhappily married, weren't happy at home, not getting along with their wife, actually telling you they're miserable and their wife is cruel and mean and not understanding and doesn't give them any love anymore. And they told you they were getting a divorce. And of course, you obviously believe them. They're unhappy at home. They're telling you they like you, they love you, they want to be with you and only you. And you believe them that they're getting a divorce. Okay, my darlings, number 4. Look hot. Look hot the next time you see him. Make him sweat from head to toe. You are going to look absolutely sexy, my darlings. Sexy and hot the next time you see him. Because you're going to change your whole look. Change the color of your hair. Get a haircut. Change the way you dress. Show your access and everything you got. Look really hot the next time you meet him. And then, of course, you let him know you're dating, you got a social life, you're going with friends, you're meeting people, and of course you have been less available. And he's going to put 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 together and say, yeah, I better get my act together. She's going out with men. When I want to see her, she's not available. I better get a divorce or I'm going to lose her. You have to scare him. That's the only way he's going to choose between you and the wife. Scared to lose you. Because if he's not scared to lose you, why should he leave his wife? Because if he wanted to leave his wife, my darling, he would. If he was so unhappy at home, he would have been divorced. So something is keeping him home. And one of those somethings is he's got a wife. He may not love her anymore or find her sexually attractive. But what he's missing from his wife, he found in you. You. So he's doing fine. He's doing great. Wife at home and the lovely, beautiful, sexy woman, you, available whenever he wants. Okay, my darling ladies, drum roll, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Number 5. End it. Tell him you do not want to ever see him again. Tell him it's over. End the relationship and mean it, my darlings. Do not accept his phone calls or messages. If he comes over, do not let him in. End it. Tell him you cannot take it any longer. You love him. You want to be with him. You cannot stand the fact that he is living with another woman, sleeping in the same bed with another woman, whether he's making love to her or not. You want him all for you, and you can't take it anymore. You're tired of suffering. You tell him that. You tell him it's over and mean it. And if he really loves you, if he really cares about you, if he's really afraid of losing you, then and only then will he get a divorce. My darlings, 5 ways to make him decide, you or the wife. And if you do all of these 5 things, after you ended it, and 2 or 3 months have gone by, and he hasn't contacted you to tell you, I filed for divorce, well, my darlings, at least you know you were just wasting your time. He was just playing you. You were being manipulated, and he had no intention of ever leaving his wife. Better to find out sooner or later. Mwah. Ciao for now, my darling ladies, my beautiful high-value ladies. Give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe. And thank you if you have subscribed. Check out my other videos, 7 reasons never to date a married man. And do this and he'll be yours. Ciao for now. Love yourself. You come first. Mwah.